Well, it's Monday morning, it's Monday lunchtime, and I've just finished the offside of the vehicle, completely finished, and I've dressed everything on this side of the car. Now the primer has come up quite nice, full primer, and it does add to the look of the vehicle, but it was inevitable. I've ended up doing a couple of stages of polishing now to get rid of some of this bad staining that was in this drop side. So I've done 2 stages of polish on it. I wasn't intending to, but you know, it's what it needed to bring it back to life, and I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. So now moving round the vehicle, I've just taped the front end up, and I'm just going to start polishing that and then move round to the near side. So I'm going to crack on and get this done, and as you can see, you know, there's lots of ingrained marks and acid etching around it, so there's quite a bit to get out of it. The bonnet don't look too bad, but the front panel, as you can imagine, with flies and whatnot as well. So it's coming on nice. Once I've done the front, I'll dress all the plastics as I go around the car. Sides going round at the end, but everything's coming up really nice, and I think it's shouldn't have any trouble selling it. It does look very, very clean now where I've done. So like I said before, if anybody's interested in this nice pickup, then you can contact me and I'll put the owner in touch with you. Right, get polishing on here now. See you in a bit. Well, I've finished polishing the front. All the fronts come up nice now, get rid of all them marks, and I'm just treating the vinyl. You can see, just giving it a dressing, put it back to that nice silky look rather than the grubby look. But now it's coming up nice. I've done some touch-ins on the stone chips. As you can see, there's nothing visible, and all looking very good. If I find any stone chips, I just touch them in. I've got the colour, but now it's going to look nice. Just got the one side and the back to do, and it should be completed. Shining nice, looks clean. It's not always sports cars that get the treatment. Right, I'm going to crack on. Oh yeah, this is Ted. We're still on the Transit, just doing the near side drop side panel, but I thought I'd give you a reality check of what really we're trying to do to tidy this up, because on the pictures, if I film this from here, the top of this edge looks quite good. As I get closer, you can see there are still lots and lots of scratches. Now, this vehicle is loaded with fork trucks and pallets and God knows what, and they all slide across the top of this panel. Now, as you can see, this is where I haven't done yet. You can see that it looks absolutely battered. Now, as we move down and start looking down here, it looks a lot better. Now, realistically, you're not going to be able to cut out these scratches. You know, it doesn't matter what you do, they're not going to come out. You know, you'll be down to the metal. You know, they need flattening out, you know, levelling off, respraying if you was going to get it perfect. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm using an heavy cut compound on a 3-inch pad. And in reality, I'm using really heavy cut Menzerner and a hard pad. And basically, it's taking some of the very light scratches out, but most of all, it's taking the dirt out of the scratches that's ingrained. So basically, you know, if you just leave it like this, it looks dirty and grimy, and it shows every scratch. Now, my intention is not to remove all the scratches, because I know that you can't, but if I clean out the dirt using the heavy compound, then it obviously cleans it up a lot better, where your eye, you know, it doesn't see all the scratches, all the bend, and they're still there. I mean, you can see quite clearly that there's still lots and lots of little damage, you know, because it's a type of vehicle it is. It's a, you know, a works vehicle, and stuff gets hit on them. But overall, when you get all the marks like this, and you know, where, you know, the fork trucks bumped into them, you know, the grime, and you know, pull all the dirt out of these, and all of a sudden you start getting a nice clean looking surface. So, you know, you've got to be realistic about what you can do to a vehicle, but you can do more than you think you can. You know, I mean, a lot of this you just think, well, you can't do nothing with that, but you can. By cleaning out the dirt out the scratches, your eye don't look for them. You know, I mean, you would on a car, but this is a commercial vehicle, you know, and it'll just look super clean and tidy. You know, it's obviously done some work, and you expect some of this damage, but you can make things look better just by putting a bit of time and effort in. Don't get me wrong, this is taking quite a lot of work to remove a lot of this, but the overall finish, you know, when you've got the sides looking nice and that, you know, it looks tidy. And I'm sure when it, you know, the new owner comes to look at it, or, you know, somebody's come to view the vehicle, it looks a damn sight better than when it looked like that. So I just thought I'd show you the realistic sort of bits you can do where you're not really fully correcting the job, but you can make it look better. So I better get on. I want to get it finished today. I've just got this drop side, and then I shall move on to this back panel. And got a couple of reflectors to replace, because the one over this side's damaged. And that'll be it. I'm also polishing up the primer. You can see that, you know, it's looks a bit lackluster, and although, you know, it's not putting a shine on the primer, it's certainly cleaning it up by polishing it. So I'll crack on. Let's get it done. See you later. Right, here's the completed vehicle. Excuse the noise. Looks like brand new.